Viewer beware, you're in for an alright time. Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So, I've got a movie review for you today. If you can't already tell what it's going to be from the intro, then get out of here, because you didn't watch the show in the 90s, but I did. That's right guys, it's Goosebumps. So yeah, I have just seen Goosebumps, and I'm here to give you my thoughts, my personal opinions, and my overall review. So yeah, this film is based on the books, the TV show that I grew up watching as a kid. I remember running home from school just so I could put Fox Kids on to watch Goosebumps and other TV shows, and man, I miss the good old days. Like, wow, does that make me feel old? Damn, no, that makes me feel old. It really does. So this film centres around Zach Cooper, I think his name was, who's just moved from the city to a small town, finding it hard, you know, as kids do, but things start looking up when he meets the girl next door. I know, it sounds cliche, right? But not every girl next door's dad is R.L. Stine. That's right, guys. Jack Black is the author of Goosebumps. Oh wow, imagine that. Now add that story to the fact that all the monsters in the books we love are real, and they're held captive in the pages of that book, and when opened, they escape. Add that to that, and wow, you've got yourselves an adventure for sure. I mean, for me, it's not a scary adventure, it was quite an enjoyable one, but for kids nowadays, I think this was a good family horror film for young kids. Like, when I was younger, Goosebumps creeped me out, it really did, but I loved watching it, and I think this movie does that well for a new generation, and yeah, it's a nice starting point for kids to sort of come into the comedy horror, the horror sort of element. It was really so yeah, cool. Like I said, personally, I didn't find it as scary or creepy as the 90s show. I didn't find it as good either, loving that show as a kid. I didn't find it as good as the TV series, but it was a really good attempt to bring Goosebumps to the big screen, and they did a really good job, and yeah, well done. Now this film isn't the greatest of films. It's an alright film. It's good. It's not great, but being a fan of Goosebumps, I think I personally found nostalgia towards it. I could find fun and appreciate what they were doing in the film. I could appreciate it, and therefore I think that's why I enjoyed it. I found more enjoyment in it. So I don't know whether people that didn't like Goosebumps or didn't grow up with Goosebumps are going to enjoy it or find that enjoyment and appreciate it in it, but it was a good film. It was funny. I mean, would I say this film's something you need to see? No, it's not saying you need to see, but if you're looking for a film to go and enjoy, to have an entertaining time at the movies, then yeah, definitely check out Goosebumps. Really, it's a film that you can enjoy. Now, let's talk Jack Black in this film, because personally, for me, Jack Black's a little like Melissa McCarthy, where he's somewhat typecast now. You know, he has those silly roles, and therefore for me he's very hit or miss. It's like Adam Sandler in a way, he's hit or miss. But so in this film I found he was more serious, he had a more serious tone, which really worked in his favour, like, because even though he was being serious at times, it came across so funny, and I found it so funny, and it made me laugh on a number of occasions. And Yeah, so Jack Black in this film was definitely a hit. Personally, my favourite character in this film, though, my favourite character is played by the boy that was in Super 8. He's Champ in this film. Champ, Zach's friend. He cracked me up. He really did. He was so funny. he really was. He was the funniest part of this film, and he was my favourite character by far. This film, it has a simple story, but it has a really, really nice twist, which I won't spoil for you. It's funny, it's entertaining, and for me, I really, really did like seeing the monsters that I was scared of, that creeped me out when I was reading the Goosebumps books, when I was watching the 90s TV show. Those monsters I saw up on the big screen. I was sat there and I was just like, do you know what? A Goosebumps film is so long overdue, and I appreciated it for what it was, and it was really fun for me just to see those monsters that were in my childhood up on the big screen now as an adult, and yeah, I found the enjoyment in this film. So yeah, really definitely check this film out if you were a fan of Goosebumps as a kid, if you liked the books, if you liked the 90s show. It's definitely a film that's worth checking out just once, even if it is just one time. But yeah, definitely check it out. If you're looking for an entertaining movie to just go and see in cinemas, check this out. But guys, have you seen Goosebumps, and what did you think of it? Let me know in the comment section what you thought of this film, whether you liked it, whether you didn't, whether you hated it, whether you loved it. Let me know and I'll get back to you. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take care. See you later. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. If you've liked the video that you've just been watching, then don't be afraid to hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe for more content. Why not try some of my other videos right now, linked here. You've got movie reviews, movie nights, trailer reactions, and more. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always,